Hey, you guys, it's your girl Q Chi-Town here with another installment of the A-List Alert coming on behalf of the Key S Expressions Publishing slash Multimedia Division. We are doing big things in the Midwest, you guys. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Go below this video, hit that notification bell. That way you know when I do new uploads. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. You're part of the 240,000K views both in the US as well as overseas, you guys. And guess who is on the runway today? Yes, it is none other than DJ Mars 404. Yes, front and center. He is the foundation of the infamous Chris Brown and Usher tour that's going on. Be sure to catch them in your city locally. They have generated $8.1 million in revenue on this tour, and individually they have made $984 million in their career touring as well. So just to let you know about Mr. DJ Mars, he has also worked with not only Chris Brown and Usher, but also Monica and Carrie Hilson. And then also March 23rd, Fulton County in Atlanta has designated a DJ Mars Day. And that's because he has contributed over 30 plus years of music to our culture and our way of life. And so we salute him on the A-List Alert Network TV for bringing us awesome music and a wonderful tour. As everybody knows, without the DJ, there is no show. So welcome aboard. Welcome on the A-List Alert Network TV. Also, I want to say hello to Selly Vision Z. Thank you so much for stopping by the page. On their page, if you go out there on their IG account, they have over a million followers over there. Their success is highly known. And also, they came across my A list and decided to leave a little posting on there. So I wanted to give them a shout out as well. What's Poppin' Podcast? Thank you so much. They have a feature of Sweet Juices 23 on their platform. Go out there and just support everybody's arena of entertainment. I also want to say hello to Miss Jan Hancock. Now, to me, she looks like Roberta Flack, the late Roberta Flack, but she's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's signed with none other than Snoop Dogg and his Death Row Records. Go out there with her Neo Soul platform and support her arena of entertainment. I also want to say on the remix is FNO Yogi out of Baltimore. He has been holding down the A-list since 2016, and I just appreciate his artistry. So has Sweet Juices 23 as well. They have been holding down the platform since 2016, and I appreciate their talents and their gifts. And he has a new one out called Rowdy, and Sweet Juices has a new one called Pressure as well. So both of them go out there and support their arena of entertainment. Without them and their gifts, there would be no A-list. So I really appreciate that. And I know for a fact that if we ever got the opportunity to put on a show, they would keep the people in their seats, and it would be wall to wall people celebrating their artistry and their culture. So go out there and support their arena of entertainment. Also, I want to say hello to Windy City, Chicago. Yes, Windy City, Chicago is an awesome platform. Go out there and support their arena of entertainment. They have everything Chicago, from the Taste of Chicago that's going on in July to museums, the cultural centers, everything. If you want to know the big events that are headed in Chicago, that are being spearheaded in Chicago, go to their website and join. They will keep you in the loop. They will even showcase beautiful restaurants around the city. And the food is exquisite. It looks beautiful on their pages. Just go out there and support everybody's arena of entertainment. Artistic Lifestyle 6. This is a diva that I saw that is gorgeous and beautiful in her own right. She is dominating the fashion industry like nobody's business. She is gorgeous from head to toe, and she is plus size. Yes, a part of the Curve Nation. Go out there and support her arena of entertainment. Also, did I miss it? L Streets. I can't forget L Streets. She is a part of the A-List Alert remix as well. She's been holding down her end of the creative spectrum of Chicago. She's doing big things in her arena of entertainment. So go out there and support her. She's doing big things in her arena of entertainment. So remember, and also let me talk to you guys about the tour. So I was going out on social media and I saw that they had decided, Chris Brown and Usher decided to discontinue the meet and greet. Now, here's the reason: there was this big to do where there were married couples that were going to this concert and basically breaking up because the wives were going on stage and having this whole episode with Chris. And so, as a result of that, of course, him as an artist, he didn't want to be the root of somebody breaking up, which is understandable. So, he had this big banner on social media that says, if we ask people to come up here and you're married or your husband or boyfriend brought you to this concert, do not bring your behind up here on this stage because he does not want to be the root of someone breaking up, you know, and that's not cool. And he shouldn't be placed in that type of position, whether you're paying $1,500 for tickets or $20 for nosebleeds. It's still a matter of respect, and for them to just shut down the meet and greet altogether, one apple spoiled it for everybody. So unfortunately, he's not going to be doing the meet and greets anymore. That's the highlight of the concert, to really have that opportunity to meet somebody famous and really just express to them how important their music is to the lives of everybody. And it was just one person that basically, or several people, that messed it up for everybody. So unfortunately, they're not going to be doing the meet and greets anymore. It's sad. It really is, because you're in a relationship. There's no way you should be up on stage uh, dry humping Chris Brown or allowing him to do that to you. That's crazy. But you live and you learn. And so, like he said, he doesn't want any more jail time. He doesn't want to have to stress about fighting boyfriends and things of that nature. And he shouldn't be placed in that position. It's just music. You know what I'm saying? So if they have to just come out and do music and leave, unfortunately, several people in several states messed it up for everybody. And that's how the cookie crumbles. And it's sad, but you live and you learn. And so that's in a nutshell. Well, just let me know down in the comments, you guys, if you like the A list, if you feel like it's something that is beneficial. Let the algorithm know and understand that it is a factor to 50 years of hip hop. That's what we celebrate here, all types of genre of music. And I cannot wait until my 50th birthday. Yes, I'm going to turn the big 50 at the end of August, and I have this trip all planned out. And so I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to be traveling to Illinois, and I haven't narrowed down the date yet, but the date is etched in stone. So I'm going to be going there, and I'm going to have plenty of content for you guys, from the bus ride to us getting there. And I think we might visit the Obama uh, establishment too. So fingers crossed, and hopefully I'll be able to do an inside tour of the Obama place that was created for all of us to just take a look at history, which I'm really excited to really be able to see it in public, in person. And then also wonderful performance by Chosen. He's going to perform at my birthday party, so I'm really excited about that as well. So he is a wonderful Michael Jackson impersonator. So I get the opportunity to witness that as well. So a lot of surprises. And so I want to be able to make sure that you guys come along with me on the journey. It has been a wonderful, wonderful journey. I've had my share of ups and downs, medical scares, but overall, I'm able to see a whole new year. And I don't look at do I look my age? No, I don't. I love it. I love my life right now. I'm free. I cannot imagine being a teenager now in this day and age. I'm so grateful to be here on planet Earth and experience love and compassion among my family and those people that are really close to me. I really appreciate just the love that I'm experiencing here on planet Earth on this side of the cross. So I got a lot to be grateful for. I don't think, I want to talk about Akbar V. She's been in the news lately, and she's been going at it with a lot of people, preferably Big Marco. Now, here's what I have to say. Akbar V has been a feature on my A list before, and this is when she was doing her reality TV show. And so it really stunned me when Big Marco said, hey, look, she didn't pay me or compensate me for the video that we did together. That was like a total red flag because during that time he was coming out saying, how he wasn't being treated right. A lot of people were coming up against him, things of that nature. So for her to not pay him or compensate him for what he did as far as his contribution to her track was really unprofessional on so many levels. Then it turns out that she has a beef with Cardi B. And I'm like, how in the world can you have a beef with Cardi B? Like, if anything, it would motivate you as an artist to step your game up. And so she came out with a lot of these videos, doing tracks with Cardi B's music, things of that nature. And I read one comment that was like, you better be careful before you be another Tasha K on Cardi's legal list. And so she did a lot of things that were very, disappointing. She tried to come up against Kurt Franklin, which was really shocking to me, because how can you come up against Kurt Franklin and you're half dressed in Fuji? I'm like, it doesn't wash at all. And then she's with Grit Baby, going off on Grit Baby. It's just unbecoming. It really is. As an artist, when she was plus size, she was a lot more humble. She had to do the whole thing with Rick Ross trying to buy him a sandwich. What happened to that Akbar V, who was very humble? She was doing the reality TV show and she was in her zone. But this new Akbar is starting fights with everybody, wanting to be connected to everybody. And it's just really embarrassing on so many levels. And then on top of that, she's in a DV situation. So how can you have all this disdain for Cardi B and talk all this stuff for Cardi B and Big Marco and all these other people, but you can't even get protection in your own house? you know you have all this smoke, but you're not checking the person that's been treating you not so good, not so well. So it's just I'm very disappointed in every aspect of who Akbar B is right now. She needs to do a deep dive, and go inward and really and truly examine who she is as a person, because it doesn't wash. It doesn't. So that's my spiel, you guys. Go down in the comments again and let me know your views on Akbar V and her battle with practically everybody. Let's get that communication started with each other. And then also go out there if you have your city, if you know that Chris Brown and Usher are coming to your city, what song are you guys waiting to hear? Let's start that communication down below this video, you guys. And remember, ladies, if you are a part of the Curve Nation, are we little girls? Hell no. So do we tap on doors? Hell no. If you are a part of the Curve Nation, ladies, remember to kick that bitch off the hinges. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.